So you are new in the country and want to get tips and ideas about budgeting for beginners in Canada. Well, I get it because I've been in that situation. Since it's winter and you might be eyeing to shop for some winter clothes or shoes, you might want to consider rescheduling shopping winter boots or outfits in the spring. That's like 2 months from now. By being a savvy shopper, you can save money by making off-season purchases. For example, buying Christmas decorations in January or a garden set after summer's over can often lead to a significant discount. This is because retailers are looking to clear out their inventory to make room for new products, and they may offer discounts to encourage shoppers to buy. Another way to save money is by shopping during sales periods like Cyber Monday, Black Friday, or when you're in Canada, Boxing Day. Many retailers have regular sales or offer discounts to customers who use coupons or promo codes. Watch for these promotions and take advantage of them to get the best deal. Don't be afraid to negotiate if you see a product that you really want but the price is a bit steep. Try negotiating with the seller to see if you can get a better deal. Yes, you can still negotiate on prices from big retailers. So whether you're shopping for Christmas decorations in January or looking for a deal on a garden set after summer, there are plenty of opportunities to save money by being a savvy shopper. My next tip to budget is to use discount coupons. Back in the country where I came from, Saudi Arabia and the Philippines, I was not so familiar with couponing until I came here in Canada. Well, in fact, there are plenty of apps that can make it super easy for you, such as Flip. They can help you build your grocery list and show you what's on sale. You can save money by buying items when they are a good deal or by trying different brand if it is cheaper. There's no need for you to spend a lot of time clipping and organizing coupons because these are all digital. You can also join different Instagram or Facebook groups such as Coupon Cutie or Living on a Looney. These are Instagram pages that you can follow to find the best coupon deals. My next tip is to take advantage on discounts, especially those students who are new in Canada. Post-secondary students in Canada can often get discounts on various products and services, including streaming services, electronics, restaurants, gym memberships, and even bank accounts. Well, when I was studying, I made sure that I was taking advantage on all discount items, which can vary from 10% and up. I surely enjoyed the discounts I was getting from Amazon Prime, Spotify, Amazon Music, and restaurants because it's saving me a lot of money while enjoying the services. So before you hit that pay button or tap your card on the payment machine, be sure to ask if a student discount is available before signing up for anything. My next tip is to break your habit of buying coffee from coffee shops. I'm guilty of it. If you're like many people, you might feel overwhelmed by the cost of purchasing coffee from a shop every single day. Buying coffee 5 days a week, even at a cost of just $3 per coffee, can add up to almost $800 per year. That is a lot of money to spend on something as simple as a cup of coffee. Now, one way to save money is to make coffee at home with a standard coffee maker. This can be a much more cost-effective option, especially if you're able to buy coffee beans or pods in bulk. Hello, Costco. However, if you prefer to purchase coffee from a shop, there are still ways to save money. Consider finding a rewards card that offers perks on coffee purchases such as cashback card or a rewards program like Starbucks or Tim Hortons. These types of programs often offer free coffee or upgrades after a certain number of purchases, which can help offset the cost of your daily coffee habit. So whether you choose to make coffee at home or purchase it from a shop, there are ways to save money and still enjoy your daily caffeine fix. My next tip is to choose the right phone plan. In Canada, cell phone bills are expensive. It's usually not too expensive to make calls or send texts, but using a lot of data can be really expensive. Before, I normally go over my limited data for about $40 to $50 a month, which was way too much for me. That was when I was studying. And after learning this after a month or two, I asked my data network to change my plan and increase the data limit instead. And it's also easy to change plans while you are in this country. Now, to save money, it's important you choose a phone plan carefully and use Wi-Fi instead of data when it is available. This can help reduce how much data you use and prevent extra charges on your bill. If anyone can provide more tips about budgeting for beginners in Canada, aside from what I already mentioned, comment down below and let's all share that knowledge. Another tip is by turning discounted entertainment and leisure activities. One way to save money is to look for discounted admission prices or promotions. For example, many museums offer discounted admission prices on certain weekdays or evenings, so it can be worth it to plan your visit for one of these times. Local art galleries may also offer a monthly night with free admission, so it is worth it to check their schedule and take advantage of these opportunities. Another tip is to look for discounts or promotions offered by local entertainment venues. For example, in Canada, Cineplex theaters offer discounted prices every Tuesday as part of their cheap night promotion. This can be a great opportunity to catch a movie at a lower price. If you're a fan of going to the movies, another way to save money is to use rewards programs or loyalty cards. For example, the Cine program offered by Cineplex allows you to earn points on every movie ticket and concession purchase, which can then be redeemed for free items or discounts. So whether you're visiting a museum, going to an art gallery, or catching a movie, there are plenty of opportunities to save money and still have a great time. My next tip is to be a notorious cord cutter. Well, what do I mean? I know you are fans of Netflix or other streaming services, and this, unfortunately, if not watched carefully, will add stress to your budget, especially for those beginners in Canada. Many of my friends have already stopped using cable, well, including me, and use streaming services instead, but these services can be expensive. Now, to save money, it is a good idea to only subscribe to one streaming service at a time, and switch to a new one once you have watched all the content you want on the current service. For example, it can be easy to swap one $80 monthly cable bill for several $10 or $15 streaming service without cancellation or installation fees. It could be wise to choose one streaming service at a time. This way, you can avoid paying multiple high fees at once and move on to another for fresh content. By the way, if you're enjoying the tips so far and want more videos like this, hit the like button so I know. Another tip is visiting thrift stores like Value Village and discounted stores like Winners, Dollarama, or HomeSense. You can find inexpensive original pieces at thrift stores or discount stores. This type of stores often have a wide selection of gently used items that are much cheaper than they would be if they were new. However, be aware that some thrift stores may still have high prices, so it is important to do your research and shop around. I often go to a Dollarama if I want small items. I go to Winners to find fashionable yet affordable apparels, and HomeSense if I wanted to decorate my house without breaking my savings. Another tip is to look for items that you might be able to find for free. Sometimes people give away old furniture or household items for free on websites like Kijiji, Craigslist, or Marketplace on Facebook. While these items may need a bit of cleaning or repair, they can be a great way to find unique pieces without spending a lot of money. Finally, don't be afraid to negotiate if you see a piece that you really love, but the price is a bit steep. Try negotiating with the seller to see if you can get a better deal. You might be surprised at how willing some people here are to lower their prices in order to make a sale. So whether you're shopping at thrift stores or looking for free items online, there are plenty of opportunities to find great deals and add some originality to your home. My next tip is to use public transportation, walk, or bike instead of driving to save money and stay healthy. In Canada, especially in Ontario, since I live here, I can tell you that transportation is so efficient and it's also cheap. You do not need to pay double or multiple fares just to get to your point of your destination. I'd recommend that you pay monthly instead of per way basis, as this can definitely add up to your expenses, especially if you are always commuting. In my case, I would only use Uber when I have so many things to carry from shopping or grocery or will be late for an appointment. Other than that, walking, getting on a subway, or biking helps a lot when it comes to budgeting for beginners in Canada. Another tip is by reducing your heating bill. And how do you do that? Did you know that the optimal temperature for the human body is between 18 and 22 degrees Celsius? That's right. There's no need to set your thermostat higher than that. In fact, setting it too high can be a waste of energy and money. Did you also know that there are ways to save money on your energy bills during the winter? One option is to consider a dynamic pricing plan offered by many heat and hydro companies. This plan charges different prices for electricity depending on the time of day and how much everyone else is using it. For example, during off-peak hours, the cost of electricity is usually lower. So if you can, try to use electricity during these times to save money. On the other hand, during peak hours, when everyone is using a lot of electricity, the cost is usually higher. If you can reduce your consumption during these times, you may be able to receive credits on your next bill. For example, if you use 13 kilowatt hour less than your normal consumption during a peak event, you will receive a credit of, let's say, $6.58 on your next bill. Now, at this point of the video, you might be wondering, what about earning? What's the best jobs that pay well in Canada without a college degree? That's why your next step is to watch this video where I'll show you the most in-demand jobs that earn well in Canada. So there you have it. A few simple tips on how to save money when you are a beginner in Canada. Thanks for watching, and be sure to like and subscribe for more useful tips and information. This is Kiko Speaks. Ciao!